What is going on? Oh gosh. This my this thing is really full. Honestly, I cannot even share. Ah, hey, oh God, I cannot even share. Let's power tap while we wait. Let's power tap. Let's power tap. Tapute, tapute. Let's power tap. Let's power tap. Please kindly share on your end, at your end rather. Kindly share the live stream at your end. Share to your people. I only have 10-15 minutes to do this, and I will be out. I have only 10-15 minutes to do this. Welcome, 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 welcome. Good afternoon. I only have 10 minutes to do this, and I will be out. Yes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10, 10, 10. 5 plus 5, 10. Winners don't quit. Quitters don't win. Winners don't quit. Quitters don't win. I don't know. I think my iPad is full, so I cannot sort out any background. I was trying to upload the background, but it's telling me that the network is slow. How? I'm using the network, for crying out loud. I'm using the network. Why is it telling me the network is slow? I know that the terabyte is full. Can you imagine? Am I Dangote? Am I Dangote that is using even my this thing is not working. The laughter, the tool is not working. Anyway, just let us manage it like that. Thank you for sharing. God bless you. You are welcome. Yes, I started with winners don't quit, quitters don't win. Hmm. Today, I'm going to talk or share about how we must learn, relearn, apply, and repeat. Learn, relearn, unlearn, apply, and repeat. Okay? So, and that is a great formula for any one of us. Remember, I said yesterday that, it's a new start, it's a new beginning. Yes, we have that vision, we have that dream, we have that desire to be better. And if you are someone that has not dreamed enough, please go back and dream again. Why? Because there is so much. Do you know Steve Bartlett has invested in Stan Store? You people that are already, you have your Stan Store set up, you have no excuse. African don't have no excuse. We must not continue to, complain. There are so many opportunities. Hey, the KO family, those are my best family that I watch all the time. She may not know it. I've been following them for a long time. I'm glad that you joined me, my sister. God bless you. I hope all the family are good. Hey, Cyril, thank you for joining, my love. Thank you, everyone that has joining. God bless you, right? So if you have not dreamed enough, please go back and go and dream big. If your dream has not scared you, it means you need to go back and do what? And dream again. I said, winners don't quit, quitters don't win. When you quit, you cannot win. Even when you fail and you quit, oh, you had enough. You have not tried again. So you should try again. Because failure is part of success. If you don't know, failure is part of success. So if you decided to leave or to stop, and let me tell you one thing, you have not failed, you only stop progressing. Even though you may think, oh, this thing has failed, oh, that project has failed, try again. Don't give up. When you stop, that is it. But if you don't stop, try again. Maybe that time you giving up is when the breakthrough is going to happen. But already you've thrown in the towel. Don't give up. If you see me every day, you know that I can never give up on myself. Why? Because I have more desire. I have more to do. I have more to give than to be hiding and to be saying, oh, I don't have any information, I don't have anything to do, I don't have this, I can't do this, I can't do. Of course you can do more than what you feel that you cannot do. You can achieve greatness, but until you start, you never know what you have inside of you. And I said it yesterday that God has deposited something big inside of you, but you don't know. You have not find out exactly what. So you are thinking, oh, it's normal just to go to 9 to 5 job. Oh, it's normal. When I do 3 hours job, let me tell you a story. And that story will shock you. There is this couple that came from Nigeria, especially those that are on COS. I pity you. I pity you. Why? Because a lot is going on around you. This couple came. They sold their property. They sold cars. They sold everything they own. Thank you, whoever is there. You know, in Nigeria, and they came. Why? Because the wife is a nurse. So she got a husband on her own whatever, right? Hey, Sister Olubi, good afternoon. So, right, she that she applied for a husband. She's the sponsor, right, to the husband. And when she find out that the man was cheating on her and all of that, what did she do? She went to the police to go and report that I'm going to withdraw the name of this person from my sponsorship. I cannot longer do that. Right? Okay, that was done. The irony of it all is that the same girl, the same wife, came with another child that doesn't belong to her, which she claimed it belongs to her. That child belongs to a late sister. So, in other words, she adopted that child and they all came, right? But the saddest thing is that you do me, I go do you. God know the verse. The saddest thing, how people don't think. How people don't think. Like one of my pastors said, do you know that adultery is not in the Bible? There is no crime. It's just this morning I listened to that message of my pastor, Dr. Lumide Emmanuel. He said adultery was not mentioned in the Bible, that it's a sin. Adultery is not mentioned in the Bible, that is a sin, that person that committed adultery is a sin. I said, wow. I opened my mouth, I couldn't close it, because it's the first time I'm hearing it. Even though I have read that passage in the Bible, I didn't ask for understanding. And that is why God did not even break it down for me. Right? But when he said it, I went back to the Bible to go and find out. Truly, truly, there was nothing mentioned that you committed adultery is a sin. Yes, you said Jesus. It's true. Most people read the Bible or they listen to the man of God or their pastor. They never go and research. When I heard it, that is when I went back. You said, really? Go and find out now. Sheba, I'm saying it out here. Go and Google his name. It's on YouTube. Right? I saw it this morning. Okay? So, and this lady went and, and now the husband took it upon himself to go and tell the police. Me, I know that I'm going back to Nigeria, right? But this girl, she has done something even worse, aiding and abetting. O lè gbàyàn sílé under your roof tí onítọ̀hún tí ó yẹ pé kì í ṣe ọmọ yẹn torí pé wọn ò ṣe blood kínní tí wọn ò mọ̀, o ti claim pọ́ ọmọ ẹni, and you came over. The man now reported that child doesn't belong to her or to me, the husband. What did they do? Oyinbo say lọ ṣe blood test. And when they all did blood test for all the children, they realized that the single child, Ọlọ́run má jẹ́ kí orí àtakò kó bá wa gbé. We have to be careful. The man is talking to the woman. Even though if they are doing it on the phone, over the phone, like threesome or whatever, kò wá gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ilé. You people are in diaspora, and the woman is in Nigeria. Get interaction inside, introduce yourself. Kí ló ń wá gan? So, the thing is that ó fọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ ṣe rẹ̀, ó fi, what do you call it? Owú jíjẹ, ìtara, ó fi bayé ara ẹ̀ jẹ́ àti tàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. What happened now? All of them were deported back to Nigeria. You have sold your home, you sold the car, you came for a greener pasture. The greener pasture you came, you yourself, you build your home and then you use your feet to demolish it. How good is that? Tell me. Tell me, how good is that? Is that good or bad? So you need to learn, relearn, and unlearn, and apply and repeat. Stop judging everybody, even you yourself. Sister Olubi Iniha, oh, so many, mẹ́wàá ń ṣẹlẹ̀, rẹ́rẹ́ ń ṣẹlẹ̀. A lot is happening in the world. There are some people that they cannot even take a slight, let me tell you, it's natural. It's natural. If a king of this country can marry a young girl and then still be dating another a 40-year older than the girl, who doesn't know about Diana? The mistress that well, is his wife now. Ìyàwó tí king wá nísìn, it was his mistress. The lady Diana, Queen Diana or Princess Diana, we always say when she was alive, we are three in this marriage. People were not understanding her. We are three in this marriage. I don't feel comfortable because she has seen a lot. And then a royal family. There are things that you say outside. There are things you don't say outside. Wọ́n pa títorí pé ó lọ fẹ́ dúdú, number one. Number two, she begin to share the story, the news, the things that were behind the scene. She started spilling it out. And they didn't want that. Wọn ò fẹ́ kí ìdọ̀tí wọn wà níta. And that is why tí wọ́n organize láti lè ṣeré ṣe. Ikú tó kù kì í ṣe ikú ojú lásán. Wọ́n mọ̀ọ́mọ̀ pa ẹ mọ àwọn aristocrat ni, ẹ mọ àwọn tó ń pè ní àwọn, mi ì fẹ́ máa mention torí tí kìíní ó burú, TikTok in particular. Ẹ mọ̀ wọ́n. Àwọn tó ń pè ní Mafia, Mafia. Wọ́n wò ó, kì í bá ìjọmọ wọn ló wà lọ́nà. Wọ́n á tẹ̀ pa bí ọmọ bí aáyán ni. Wọ́n á tẹ̀ pa. So if you want to gang against them, wọ́n á get rid onítọ̀hún. They don't care. I was saying that winners don't quit. Quitters don't win. Women, winners of tomorrow, are those that knows that they will execute. What are you executing? What are you executing? I saw a story of two young boys. Yeah. Oh my God. This Gen Z, their brain, only God knows where they put it. Maybe they put it under their feet. I don't know why at your young age, you cannot run. You cannot chase after good things and help yourself and be better in life. You are sitting there folding your hands, looking for quick money. These young boys, it is only today that I saw on Mazi, what's his name? Mazi Tunde Ednut, that the guy they buy was only 17-year-old. A 17-year-old. Why? Because this guy, who is his best friend, is so lazy to go and look for a job. To go and look for a job to help himself. And he decided to, láti kidnap ẹ̀. Ọ̀rọ̀ ṣòro sọ lórí TikTok nítorí wèrè mi. Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi. To kidnap the boy. Because he knows this young boy from primary school, they've been friends till secondary school and college. So he knew his family that they are well-to-do. And on that note, he now gang up with another boy, which is his friend, and said, oh, listen, I have a deal. That deal is, we have to do this. That said, 200 M. Just to, buy someone. They didn't want to buy him. To be honest, according to what they said they didn't plan to buy him, but they wanted to just put him as ransom and collect that 200M. Why? And because they have agreed that they will share 100 without no lifting of finger. And you think you will go scot-free. Àwọn tó ń ṣe ní Zambeza forest, àwọn yẹn political kìíní ni, and it's not even your president knows about it, but he can't do anything. Nítorí àwọn Amẹ́ríkà, àwọn British àti Europe, àwọn ló gang tó dìjọ ń ṣe gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣe. It's not ojú lásán. So when you are crying that they asking, in fact, there was a lady they kidnapped. They were asking the ransom in dollars, not even in naira anymore. Not even in naira. My dear, the way the whole world is going, protect yourself. Find something doing to help you and your family. One income is never enough. Even if you are in a 9 to 5, it will never be enough for you and your family. You will notice that before the end of the month, there is no money left in your hand. Why? Because the money is not enough. You've been wired to be slaving yourself, to be, enduring. When the Bible says you should enjoy, enjoy. God puts you on this earth for you to work, eat, relax, and sleep and enjoy yourself. But in most cases, you find that even those that are in diaspora, they pay through their nose. That is what we do. What we use our money to do in this country is bills. You pay bills, you pay water bill, you pay gas bill, you pay electricity, you pay the heater. Àtúndá no mori. Kíni yóò ṣiṣẹ́. The tools ò ṣiṣẹ́. Àtúndá no mori when it's winter time. Àtúnsanwó yẹn extra because you'll be burning gas. You'll be burning electricity. You pay more in winter and when it's cold. Now the weather is changing, even though it's still a bit chilly, right? Because we are in spring. So by the time we get to June now, we'll be saying, oh, this is summer, and then summer for another 4 months. Then it will end, we go back to the cold. So we have more cold than warm weather or hot weather, right? Hot season. Okay, so why am I sharing this? For you to be alert and know that people that you call friends are not your friends. If anybody should invite you, they invited this young boy to come. I mean, being a friend, he wouldn't have suspected him of anything, and he went. And because the guy who initiated that plan now called the second culprit and said, listen, this boy knows me very well. He knows my family. If we didn't buy him, if we allow him to go, because the guy was telling him, they've paid 200,000, let us release him and go. We can manage that 100,000 and start something. Because that one said he wanted to start his sister, give her, maybe set her up for hairdressing, right? That was his own plan. But the other guy that knows him very well didn't have any plan. His own greediness, selfishness. And he now said to the other guy, say, if we don't buy this boy, we're going to be in trouble. He has forgotten pé ẹlẹ́dàá ọmọ ọlọ́mọ wọ́n cut life short without no reason because of laziness, because of Yahoo, because of 419, because you want a quick life, a quick fix. Because many of them are on social media. Many of them are there wasting their life, wasting their time. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé ìgbà ò lọ bí òréré. Ìgbà ò lọ bí òréré. You never know what tomorrow will be. But why can't you make it? Why it's raining now and why it's sunny now? Come rain, come shine. Go out there. Go and help yourself. And I'm going to share one more story before I stop the live stream now because I have so much in my hand to do. Yeah, this man, is a hawker. He sells bread on the streets of Lagos. Right? Your data is finished. The Lord will bless you. The Lord will provide for you to to buy another data. Okay, thank you for your support, Olubi. Right? So the guy is 49 years old, according to the report I saw, and is hawking on the streets of Lagos. You see, you never know when God will say amen to your prayer. You never know that secret prayer, that secret cry, that time that you always be alone and be thinking maybe it's over. You never know when God will bring favor down to you. Remember, this month is month of grace, month of favor, month of mercy, month of multiplication, month of everything that you may think of. God will make it happen for you. This guy was running in the sun, and someone saw him and called him and gave him an interview. You know what? To cut the long story short, he expressed his, his life, his regrets, and all of that, and he found favor. God favored him, and that man gave him 1 point something million to start his own bakery. He asked him, what would he like to do? He said, I would like to, bake bread because I know in and out of it, even though he sells bread on the street. So he knows uh, how to bake bread. And the man, fortunately, they raised fund for him and he gave him the money. Why am I sharing this? I'm telling you that you too can come up with something. If nobody finds you, you look inward and start something. You are in that 9 to 5. I've said it before. That 9 to 5, they can sack you today or tomorrow. It means, do you have another job to fall back to? Or do you have a savings for 6 months that can keep you going whilst you are looking for another job? Or you will rather start something small? If you are in that 9 to 5 job, wherever you may be in part of the world, I don't care whether you are in Africa, whether you are in, either you are in Nigeria or Ghana or Togo or America or whatever. It doesn't matter. That one salary can never be enough for you. And I pity people that lives in Nigeria. Why? Well, we have people that travel for far distance to a job, but the convenience is that they have train, they have fast train they can pay. Maybe under a journey that could take them 3 hours, it could be just 45 minutes to get to where their destination by train. Just 45 minutes. If they have to drive in, maybe it could have taken them 3 hours. You can imagine driving 3 hours to a job. And then when you finish in the evening, driving 3 hours, even sometimes, some days, it can be more. Why? Because of traffic. People are on the road all the time. So it means you will waste that 4 hours on the road. You will be stressed. You will be stressed no matter how you love the job. You will be stressed. You will faint one day because traveling is too much for you. Whereas people that are taking the train, even though it may be expensive, but the thing is that it's fast, it's quicker. 45 minutes, they are at work. And when they are going back, train doesn't have any go slow. Train doesn't have no train except if there is any accident on the track. Apart from that, nothing will hold any the train up. Nothing. Or perhaps sometimes they are running late, but they will inform you that we are sorry, we are running late, and they will tell you the reason why they are running late. It's either maybe they are changing track or something happened or something happened. Right? They will let you know. But people in Nigeria, you are living at Ikorodu, for example, and you are working in Island. You will travel 3 4 hours. You will get up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. You are on this, you are out going to a job that you're going to start at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Already you spend 3-4 hours on the road. You are tired. You cannot focus. You are stressed. And coming back, you will not get back home until 11 p.m. because of the traffic. You will not be able to get to see your children. Your children will be sleeping when you are leaving in the morning. When you come back in the evening, your children are in bed already. What sort of life is that? What sort of life is that? When you can create a job for yourself, when you can start something, let me tell you, some people are looking for quick money, fast money. They've forgotten that when you start small, that is your humble beginning with whatever you are doing. And the fastest growing economy is food. People must eat. Water. People must drink. Not everybody has borehole in their house. Not everybody has a what do you call it, freezer in their home. Even though I'm not a fan of drinking cold water or ice water. You can drink what do you call it? Lukewarm water. You can drink your pure water without putting it in the freezer. But because of the sun, people will say, "Oh, I'm thirsty, I'm thirsty." And then they will be gagging that cold water or ice water. In fact, some people will say, "I prefer block." My dear, you are damaging your liver. Ice block is not good for your system. Cold water is not good for your system. So you need something called warm water or tepid water. Warm water or tepid water, or preferably hot water. I like when I'm drinking my tea, I like to see the smoke. I like to see it rather than taking ice water and say, "Oh, because I'm cold, I'm hot, I feel hot, I feel hot." No, warm water will cool you down quickly than drinking cold water. Right? So that is that. Hi Tuyi, how are you? That is that. I am encouraging someone that, listen, you can create this job for yourself. Yesterday I was in a meeting. Every Monday we are always in a meeting with my coach, the head coach, our mentors, and all of that. And we learn every day, every time. I learned a new thing. One of our head coach, right? Do you know how much this woman made in the month of April that gone? Your salary in the next 5 years, you cannot earn such amounts. You cannot earn. I'm not doubting. It's what I know. I'm not saying, I'm not, saying fallacy. It's what I know. Because I live in diaspora. I don't know about people in Nigeria. I'm not talking about people living in Africa, but people that are living in diaspora, because I know how much we invest our time working for other people. That your time is converted to money when you start your own business. That your time is converted to money. Whereas if you go and work for a company or NHS or any business owner, that time you are converting your time for their own money because you are working for them. They have to pay you per hour. They have to pay you. Even if you ask them to pay you 50 pounds per hour, you are still working for them because at least they will make 250 pounds out of, before they can pay you 50 pounds. They will make 250 pounds. I can tell you for fact and for free. So look inside of you. What are you able to do? Something like ordinary food. There is one young lady that started from her kitchen. I thought she was Ghanaian. I didn't know that she's Cameroonian until when she shared the story. How to start a cooking food from inside your house. She's not renting. She doesn't have a shop, but she's working from home and cooking, taking pre-order, advertising herself everywhere, sharing how you can start. legally, not doing it anyhow, because you cannot cook in the home without any hygiene certificate. You don't have any. Hello, my mentor. Good afternoon, sir. You don't have the knowledge of hygiene. You don't have the certificate. You don't know anything about what do you call it, alarm. What do you call it, fire alarm, in case fire erupt. How would you use extinguisher? What are the guidance? Go and ask your local governments. You can start that business from your kitchen. You can start it even in the compound. You can make extension, have an extension, and start doing that bakery. Because the more you work for people, it's not guarantee, even for the government, it's not a guarantee. You are enslaving yourself. How long will you do that? We came from slavery mentality. Oh, we are coming to diaspora. We are coming for greener pasture. And yet you are here. And yet you continue the same system. You are continuing the same system. Oh, because you believe that at the end of the month, or every two weeks, or every Friday, your money will complete. Ọgọ́ta, owó aláàrú àpé. You are afraid to step out. You are afraid to break the jinx. You are afraid. And I'm telling you, there is nothing called afraid of fear. I've said this severally. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Stop limiting yourself. Stop thinking, oh, you cannot do it. You are so fearful. I don't know how to start. When I start, maybe when I start, I will fail. Already you have put that guilt inside of yourself. You have already demoralized yourself with that word coming out of your mouth. And that is what I said yesterday. When you wake up first thing in the morning, what do you say to yourself? How do you see your day? What do you want to achieve? You cannot get everything done at the same time, but just take a step. Make a decision. Today, I must make a change. Let me tell you, nobody can help you if you don't help yourself. Nobody can help you if you don't help yourself. No one, no one. Not even your spouse, not your children, not your partner, nobody, not your parents. Except you yourself, you are tired and say, ibi táwọn ẹgbẹ́ mi wà yìí. Yes, I don't like comparing myself with people. I don't even like comparison. I like to be on my lane, but let me focus on what the purpose God has given me. It's a gift. And many of you are cheating yourself. You are shooting yourself on the feet. Why? Because you are afraid of what people will say. You are afraid. Thank you, my love, for that. You are afraid of what people will say. Who cares about you? Nobody cares about you. No, nobody cares. When I finish talking here, I am done. Whoever wants to talk, tí ò gbọ́ ṣùtì, orí ẹlẹ́gàn fọ́, kò sí èyí tó kàn mí. I have no business with you. You have no business with me. I have done what I am purposefully, have to do, and I've done it, and I will live. I've put the message out there. Start a business. Start something. Even if it's ordinary 50,000 naira you have, go and start selling pure water. You don't know when God will show up for you. Even if you're in diaspora, there are so many things that you can be selling. There is a platform called Vinted. Gone are the days when you see any old clothes, you go and put in the recycling machine. They don't do that anymore. They sell your own kaya. Thank you, passive income, my dear. God bless you, my sister. They sell your own kaya. Before, all those Gucci bag, everything. Now, so we go pack and go recycling tank. Somebody, another charity will come and carry, wash it, clean it, and then start reselling. That is why you see all the charity shops. They collect and then they resell and make money. Even though it's for NGO, it's for charity, they don't make money out of the money they make is to help other people as well. Maybe children's hospital, maybe something like that. I'm coming. I'm a bit sweaty. I want to take my fan out. Ah, the weather is changing, Lotto. Right? Maybe that. Any old shoes that you have, old clothes, old scarf, as long as they are clean, go and start reselling on Vinted. And understand. I also understand there is another platform called Whatnot. Me, I'm not doing it because I don't have the what do you call it, the stamina to be ransacking what, even though I have thousands of them, I rather take them and send them to Africa to go and give whoever I want to give than to be sorting them out and be taking picture and be taking this and be going. No, I don't have that time. I don't have that time. But that is another way that you can start earning extra income. I've had people that said, oh, from that small thing that they bought that clothes 3 years ago or something like that, and they resold it, and they still get maybe a good money out of it. You don't have to say, oh, you must go and apply for grants before you start a business. You don't have to. There are something that you have in your house that you can sell and then start making money. When you start making that money, you keep that money aside. When you keep that money aside, when it gets to maybe 1,000 pounds, then you can start selling on eBay, TikTok, Amaz. You can start selling. You can start China importation. You can start online business, digital marketing. That is the way forward. Steve Bartlett has invested in Stanstore. And what does that tell you? It means that it's going to boom. Because these people, they know where the money is. It's not a hidden thing. Everywhere is digital marketing now. It's online. Everything is online. Only few people are using what do you call it, shops. You see all this Nigeria going to China to do pre-order. They did not use their own money to do pre-order. I was talking to someone the other day. I said, listen, if you get like 5 million naira, what will you do? Ah, I'm going to start selling bag. I'm going to start selling this. I said, do you know how they sell it? Give me an example. When you buy, let's say you start 50 bags to start at the cost of 2,000 naira, what will be your own cost? How do you calculate your own profit? How do you calculate the interest that you get? How? She was saying, I said, you failed already. You failed already. Before you start a business, you must have knowledge. Invest in educating yourself to know how to do the business. If I should give you that 5 million, that 5 million is a waste already. Why? Because you don't know how to calculate your interest. You don't know how to, even pay yourself a salary out of it. Abi, you don't know that you have to pay yourself a salary out of your business? Even if you are selling rice and peas, you don't know? You must go and learn how to invest in yourself first. Educate yourself before you can do any business. Even though I am saying start a business, but you must invest in yourself and learn how to run a business. Business is not easy to run. A business is not easy to run, but it is the best idea for you. Because let me tell you, if you don't run a business, you cannot make money. You cannot make money. You cannot become wealthy. You cannot be earning salary of 1 million every year, even let's say a month. That is 12 million a year. That 12 million, if you are running your business, you could earn it in 1 month. And so 12 million times 12, is that not 40? How much is that? Let's see, let's calculate. 12 times 12 times 2. No, 12 million times 12, 144,000 million. 144 million. Is my calculation right? 144 million. Abi, 1 million The 12 million in a month times 12, that is 144 million. So can you compare that 12 million to 144 million? Do the maths and tell me, even though at the beginning it may not be so, but let me tell you, you do it for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, you will get there. You will get there because more ideas will be coming. You will be exposed to so many things that you will have more than one streams of income. You will have more than two streams of income. That is how business run. When you start with one, another business, you will generate another business. You keep flourishing from one to another, from one to another, from one to another. That is how business is run. But if you are working for someone, you will not have the idea. Even though if you have the idea, you are afraid because you are thinking, how much is my salary? Oh, let me just stay here. At least it's putting food on my table. It's paying my rent. I'm okay. Don't be too comfortable. Don't be too okay. Just challenge yourself and say, listen, this year 2026, it has come. Even me has come. I'm becoming. Yes, you are still becoming, but you will get there. You are still becoming, but you will get there. Why? Because you are not giving up on yourself. Why? Because you have that idea. You know, there are some. I read an article this morning. Was it this morning or yesterday? A woman generated an AI that will be sharing, detecting the currency. Maybe only Nigerian currency. I haven't finished reading it. She generated an AI in Nigeria, a woman, and I don't think she's an Hausa, but she's a Muslim lady because she covered up her face and her head. Generated an AI. And do you know AI can mimic you? Even here, this TikTok thing. Sometimes when I say something, even before, if I scroll up, you will see that he has sent 2 messages to me, giving me summary of what I said. Oh my, the tool is not working today. I don't know. Even the background, my iPad is full. On my phone, they're all full. Honestly, I need to get another one. Right? AI. If it's that alone that you know about, you are chopping, you are eating, add your active follower as moderator to help manage your life. I'm okay, TikTok. I don't have anyone that I can have. What am I moderating? I'm only saying few things, sharing few information, and I'll be out, right? Ordinary AI. This thing, I don't know how to put it. One of my coach suggested this AI thing, and I paid. This AI that people are teaching on social media, it's not AI that you are teaching. Do you know there are more than 50 AI apps that you don't even know? 50 AI apps. Hey, I paid and I joined the class. We did the training for I think is it 6 weeks or 8 weeks? My head was popping like this. Bah, 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 bah. They didn't allow us to record and they didn't give us the recording because they wanted to sell the recording to us. When you record, they will know, you know. So you have to take down notes, you have to jot down notes. And the money that I paid for it was a lot. It's not much, but at least for someone, it could be more. It could be more for too much for someone to pay. And say, oh, you pay this amount, you pay this amount. And we're asking you to pay £300 to join a community, you are complaining. To pay $149 to join a community, you are complaining. And people are making it. Yesterday, when we were at the meeting, as I've mentioned earlier, I didn't conclude that statement. The salary, the gain or salary or whatever that our coach made, she earned well over almost $300,000 in a month, well over $100,000. I cannot be sharing it. Otherwise, I will have shared the video because that is the rule of the company. You cannot take someone's video and be sharing it. Even though if I speak to her, she will allow me. But I don't want to go beyond, overrule their regulation, right? In 1 month. And she said she reminded us, she has told us the story severally. She reminded us that when she wanted to start this thing, she didn't have no money. She lives in America. She didn't have no money, but she was hungry. She felt the hunger that she needed more than this salary. She's a teacher. She's a Nigerian, but she's a teacher in the US. But she felt it that she needed more. She felt the hunger for wealth, for better life, for good things. And she went and borrowed money from a bank. Ordinary $149. Ordinary $149. She borrowed that money from the bank and paid for the course. She went through the webinar, she went through the training, and today, and she's been in the business for 5 years now. And today, the woman made $300,000 in 1 month. That is why I said in your 5 year salary, you cannot earn that money. How much are you earning? Pata, they will be paying you maybe 50,000 a year. What's your qualification? What is it that you are doing? You are not in tech. You are not in fintech. You are not in tech. So you cannot, how much will they be paying? Even bank manager, how much are they paying them? Even doctors, they live on extra hours. They do extra hours. How much are they paying? What every time she's showing off. This is it. This is it. Encouraging people that you too can do it. My dear, if you don't start, you don't know. I am hungry for more because I have tasted wealth and I know how good it is. I have been poor before and I know how bad it is. I have been poor. I have been there. I have been there. So there is nothing you want to tell me about poverty that I will not analyze to you. And there is nothing you cannot tell me about, you want to tell me about wealth that I will not comfortably, encourage you and tell you more that yes, we are on the same side, the winning side. It's not easy. I'm telling you, it's not easy. If you don't put in the work, if she did not put in the work, do you think she will get to where she is today? If she give up on herself, do you think she will be earning that? In fact, there are some people that are making 1M, 2M in a month in this same business. There are some people that are making 300, 200, 1,000. It depends on your level. But at least if you are even making $500 every month, in addition to what you are earning, is that not something? At least it's a starting point. And when you get into it, you put in the work. And then before you know it, you will be there. You will be earning 1,000, you'll be earning 2,000. You will even buy your house cash outright. Come on. You will buy your house. Many people, most people are, they bought in fact, from January till May. If I tell you how many people that have bought their house cash outright, they didn't take it up on mortgage. They bought their car, they went to the car dealership, pay cash, put in the check, and they drove out with a brand new car, 2026. Another lady bought 2025. How many people? If you want me to be counting. But for me, I don't like to be putting the money forward. I just want to suggest to you that, listen, don't snooze, don't sleep over an opportunity that is flying everywhere all over the social media. Social media now, the business that is, favorable and is easy to do at the comfort of your own, even when you are at the beach, even when you are on air, even when you don't have to be present. You have the system, you have the structure, you have everything. My dear, you are free to go. No matter where you are in the world, help yourself. There are more opportunities. Look to what can help you than what can, you know, not what's the English I'm looking for, that will not help you or support you financially. Look into area that can help you. I said these people that are doing pre-order, I have one lady, actually two of them. Two of them. One lives in Canada, one lives in Nigeria. The one that lives in Nigeria said, if I did not come, she did it last year. And she said, if I did not come, how will I be able to make this amount? I'm sure when we are having the next meeting, she's going to share it with us. People that go to China, pre-order without their own penny. They didn't use their own money. The only money they use is for transportation and hotel. The rest is pre-order. And if people don't trust them, they will not be able to pre-order with them. But because they trust them, and that is the most important thing when you are doing business, you have to, make sure that people can trust you enough to leave their money for you or with you. If people can't trust you, they can't do any business with you. If you are not trustworthy yourself to handle people's money and handle it with care and know that for sure that money is not yours, it belongs to someone else, and you must deliver. You must deliver. When you deliver, when next time you come online and want to sell something to them, they will give you your money, that their money, they will depart it. They will not mind. Why? Because they have trusted you and you have proven to them that you are a trustworthy person. How will you deal with me? I carry your money go in this social media sphere, and you think people will not come and start mentioning my name and say, look, oh, I have a deal with confirmation, because we made what do you call it now? We discussed maybe on WhatsApp or maybe TikTok or Instagram or wherever. Confirmation. Why will you take someone's money and run away and not deliver what is promised? Even if there is any mistake, communicate with them. I'm sorry, this is what happened. Them along. Human beings, they are not difficult. Oh. Some are not everybody. Some are not difficult. Once you open, and I always share this, I learned, not even I learned it from Hausa. I learned that the Hausa people, because I've lived there, Hausa will not tell you A, and at your back they tell you B. Whatever they say to you that is A, at your back they will repeat it. But if you tell them A, behind them you say B, my dear, they can buy you because you have betrayed them. That is why they say outside people are bad. They are not bad. They are very easy to live with. I lived with them for almost 6 years. In fact, 6 years plus. I don't know about now. Then they were, because I have them as neighbor, friends. We went to the same Kano club together. We belong to each elite and all of that. So I know them very well at the back of my hand. I know them very well. And Enyibo will not come and tell you what is not true. They will tell you, take my word to the bank. My word is my bond. Whatever they say, they will never change their word and say, no, I didn't say that. No, that is why Eyinbo will tell you, my word is my bond. It's like put a seal on something, on what they have said. They will never change. So let me stop here. I was saying that winners don't quit, quitters don't win, right? Learn, unlearn, relearn, apply, and repeat. Learn, you must understand the business you want to go into. And if you are in that business, you must continue to educate yourself, because things change every now and again. What you learned, the AI I learned in my community, it's not the AI I paid money for to go and learn. In fact, it was an advance. And the difference is totally clear. Clear. So if you don't invest in yourself, how would you be able to operate? How would you be able? And those people that have stand store, be happy. Me, I have not created stand store. That is why I'm not telling you to go and sign up for my this thing. No. But if you want to join my other community, I don't have to have stand store for that. That one you pay $149 and then you join. When you watch the, what do you call it, the webinar, and then you are interested, carry on. People are making a lot of money out of this business, but you must put in the effort. No matter any business you are involved in, you must put in the what do you call it, the work to see results. If you don't put in the work, if I don't come out every day, as I've promised myself, I failed myself, I disappoint myself, it means my word is not my bond. I said it to myself this year, 2026. I will try as much as possible to come on live. And the day I cannot come live stream, I will do a short video and put it out there. Simple as ABC. To God be the glory. So far, this is the month of May, the 5th month. I thank God for his faithfulness. My battery is down. I thank God for his faithfulness, and I thank God for, the strength. I thank God for wisdom. Because let me tell you, to come on live and be talking is not a joke. Yesterday, one of my children was asking me because he was trying to reach me. And when I finished, I reached him back. And he said, "Oh, I've been calling you over 2 hours. I hope everything is okay." I said, "Yes, I was on live stream." He said, "For 2 hours?" I said, "No, not 2 hours, but an hour plus." He said, "So you stayed there 1 hour something plus. What do you say?" What are you saying to people? Don't you get tired? Talking is not easy. I said, you know me. When you do something, when you start something, it will become easy. I remember the first time I was going live on Facebook. I was a bit timid. In fact, I asked my friend, one of my friends, I asked her to give me a review, to give me feedback. I said, "Please watch the video." She joined me and I told her to watch the complete video and tell me what I should do, where I should improve, what I did wrong. And let me tell you, after that time, nobody I've never asked anybody to give me a review again. Why? Because I pick up the confidence, I pick up the courage. Anytime I'm ready, I'm ready. Anything that I want, even if I don't write anything down, anything I want to say will be flowing. That is why I said, whatever you want to do is inside of you. So you need to bring it out. That sleeping giant, you need to wake that sleeping giant up and say, wake up, arise and shine, for your light has come. Wake up, your light has come. Don't suppress your glory. Don't keep suppressing your glory and allow fear to say, "Oh, you can't do it. Oh, you don't have the money." You don't have to start anything with money. Not everything you can start with money. There are some things that you don't need money for. You can even volunteer to be working for someone. Volunteer. I have a mentor, Stephen Akintayo. When he finished education, I'm going to round up now. It's almost 1 hour. He was looking for a job. He wrote 300 applications. Nothing forthcoming. He said he will work out 3 hours, 4 hours to get to Lagos. He was living He was living at Amukoko, something like somewhere like that. And he will be trekking to Lagos Island every day. In fact, he said he told one company and said, "I don't even need money. All I need is to be getting out of my house." Because he's so stressful. He's married with children, no money, no job, nothing, no, no, how would they feed? He told them, "Please just be giving me a space to come and work for you, to let me learn." They refused him. But later, he now realized that the way it's going is not going to end well. What did he do? He said he made up his mind to go and start working with people that are doing konkere, building contractors, standing there helping them. And they start paying him bit by bit. You see, when you see all these billionaires, you don't know their starting point. You don't know their humble beginning. Elemele even said, Emufele even said he was a conductor in Nigeria and is a damn billionaire in the country of Nigeria today. That is what I said to people. Some people that are living in Africa, they are better off people that are living in diaspora. That's the truth. I go home in fact, twice a year. Sometimes last year I was there for eight months. Hey, good afternoon, Sister Anne. I was there for 8 months in Nigeria. People that are living in Africa, many of them are better off people that are living in diaspora. And that is why I urge people, some people, that if anything or nothing is working for you here, pack your kaya and go. You see how the South African are doing. They're telling you to go back to your country. Even I saw a video where a Ghanaian was telling Nigerians to get out and go back to their country. Remember, you did it for Ghana, and that's why we call them Ghana must go. Nigerian did it for Ghana. Have you forgotten? You slapped them, and now they are slapping you harder. Go back. Let us go and rebuild our nation. Enough of this slavery mentality. Oh, if I don't have pounds, if I don't have euro, let me tell you, people are changing naira. They are changing cedis to pounds and euro and dollars. They are changing it 1,000 naira to $1,000. Oh, this thing now. They will change 1,000. Oh, for 1 second. Sorry. I don't know how many people always experience this thing. When you are talking, the TikTok will just bring this thing. They want to find out whether you are a robot or not. I've told you, AI, I am human being. I'm not a robot like you. Thank you. People that are living in Africa, they are better off that. Even, in fact, let me shock you. Some of them, when they travel, I had one that said, when it's almost 7 days, it's like something they put hot pepper in his body. He cannot stand. We want to rush back to Nigeria because that is where he started. That is where he's making his money. And he has extended his business to diaspora. So have a global mentality. Your location doesn't determine who you are. Even if you are in Africa, you can still be sending foodstuff, clothing, whatever, crafts, everything to diaspora. As long as you are faithful, as long as you are trustworthy, as long as you are able to produce what you promise to provide for them, they will support you. Hello, Espresso, long time. How are you, my brother? So don't limit yourself. Have that global mindset and don't restrict yourself to one thing. Be open-minded. When you're open-minded, let me tell you, doors will begin to open, and God doesn't show you all the picture of where He's taking you. He will be unfolding it as you are moving and stepping forward. He will be showing you bit by bit until when you decided to stand on your 2 feet, then God will show up and give you the whole picture. And you'll be shocked that, so all this while, I have been shortchanging myself by not starting on time. My beloved, please, I beg you, there is money to make. Trillions of dollars have been thrown out. You hear me say thrown out. Yes, thrown out. They push that money out every day. Trillions of millions of dollars are being pushed out every day for you and I to eat out of that global cake. Until I come your way, I still remain Sisi Okwe. And I hope that I have helped someone here. Just one person is enough. If only one person can decide to start and make the change in their life, heaven will rejoice. I'm not saying come and join my church. I said make your life better. That is my own mission. That is my own way of giving back, sharing how you can make money, how you can earn. Come and join my community. $149. I shared to you that one of our coach, not only how she made $300,000. It's not win-win-win. It's not what do you call it? This girl we say it's not cho. It's not by chance. This is a physical guarantee that is open. It's open. If you want to know more, reach out to me and I will guide you. On the other hand, there is another one you can join for £300. If it's not if it has not gone up, I'm not sure, right? But I know that you can start a living by doing or starting an online business. If you know how to do it, if you are in it already, continue. Don't give up on yourself. There is so much around the world that you can earn. You can earn euro, dollar, yen. What do you call it? That is China money, RMB, right? You can earn even in euro, dollar, pounds. Any currency that you want to make your money, you can do it. You don't have to have a shop. You can do it right from your door, your own store or kitchen or bedroom or wherever. You can start that business there and then you put it online as long as you know how to do it, what to do, because you need that knowledge before you start the business. I'm not saying go and start a business without educating yourself to know the business. Otherwise, the business will flop. Hey, Sister Terry, how are you doing? Good afternoon. Right? Otherwise, the business will do what? Will flop. And you will go back to square one. So until then, I shall see you again shortly. And then, keep trying. Keep trying. Don't give up. I said quitters don't win. Winners don't quit. That is the main thing. Have that at the back of your mind. Winners, they don't quit. Even when it fails, they will continue to do it. Learn, repeat, learn, and repeat. Let me give you the quote again. Learn, apply, and repeat. That is the real formula. You know something. If I know how to boil rice, I know maybe I need 1 cup measure of water. It will make it fluffy, not soggy rice. Some people don't know how to cook rice. They don't know how to boil rice. When they boil rice, the rice will be soggy. I'm thinking, so am I going to be eating tuwo or I'm eating grains of rice? Someone cook rice and it was am I eating tuwo? Are you meant to cook tuwo for me or you are cooking rice? He said it's rice. I said bye bye everyone. I shall see you again. So if you don't know how to boil rice, it's not hard. It's on YouTube. But let me tell you, every information that you need to make you successful, you will not find it on YouTube. Oh. Nobody will put their hard-earned money. Learn. I paid 3,000 or something, and then I will come and give it for you for free. You are joking. You are joking. I spend my money and as well spend my time to learn. I will not give it for free. So you must pay money to earn because anything you feel you give for free, nobody value it. They will not respect you. She be free. It's my they will have that mentality of entitlement. You are not entitled to anything. It's whatever you earn. That is what you are entitled to. Until then, ciao. Bye bye.